What's up, jammers? Welcome to another episode of Jam TV. It's yours truly, Busy Bum,
and I am Jay Cass,
my lovely, lovely, lovely wife. Okay, baby. So what are we gonna talk? Well, first, we promised you jammers a certain subject and a certain topic. Baby, take it away. Step up a little.
So what we're gonna talk about today is the vaccine shot for the COVID. We're gonna talk about the different types that there is and what we think about it. Right, babes?
Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense to me. That's what I'm thinking.
All right, so stay tuned.
Okay, jammers, let's just open up by saying we thank you guys for all your well wishes during the winter storm. Was it Uri?
There was a couple of them, Uri and another one.
The winter storm, Uri and a couple other ones. We really, really appreciate you guys and all your well wishes. All the lights got cut off. We were in this house for a few days with no lights, then they cut the water off, and it was crazy all throughout Texas. But today, that's not what we're talking about. Today, we're talking about the COVID-19 vaccine, okay? This is just a discussion. Jay Cass, my wife, and myself, we're just going to talk about what we feel about it. Baby, if you want to start it off, and then I guess we bounce off each other.
Yes.
Let's go.
So as you guys know, there are currently two vaccinations. There is the Pfizer and the Moderna, I think is how you pronounce it. Moderna. And then they have the Johnson & Johnson that's coming up. Now with the Pfizer and the Moderna, you have to take one shot, and then I think a couple weeks later you take the booster shot right after that, and then you're supposed to be covered. Now the Johnson & Johnson, they're saying that it's gonna be just one shot, but the one thing about that Johnson & Johnson shot, babes, is that they say it's 80% accurate, while the Pfizer and the other one is 95% accurate. So if it was me, I would wanna take the 95% accurate. I don't know, what do you think, babes?
Well, let me get into it. Let me really because this is an issue, like for me, you know, I come from the neighborhood, so everybody in my place and where I'm from, they like, I ain't taking the shot no matter what. You know what happened to the Tuskegee Airmen? You know, they always trying to mess us up and not really vaccinate us and hurt us. So, you know, I'm looking at it basically from all angles and all aspects. But I mean, I read about it. And one of the not Congress people, but it was a young lady that was in Congress, or she's in Congress, and she basically mapped out what it was. What this vaccine is supposed to do is it's supposed to not actually have the COVID inside of it, but it's mimicking the same thing. So when it enters into your body is fully prepared to fight it off. Now that's what I heard about it. So I really don't know about the 80%, the 90%, but I do know some people in my family that have actually taken the vaccine, and they have told me how they feel. And I know you know a couple of people, but let's just get the elephant out of the room. Baby, are you gonna take the vaccine?
I am gonna take the vaccine because you know what? I'd rather feel like this. Like in life, you gotta take chances. Just like when you go to school, you have to take the hepatitis C shot. You gotta take all these shots. I remember when I went to college in New York, I was required to take certain shots just to go to school. So I'm gonna take the chance and take the shot because you know what, jammers? I am tired of living every single day with a mask and being like, oh, what if I catch it? And oh, what if I don't? Now I know that shots don't always prevent you from not catching it, but it will give me like a peace of mind to know that, hey, I did what I did, then versus if I don't get the shot and then I get the COVID, then something happens to me. So I'd rather have the peace of mind and getting it. How about you, baby? You gonna take the shot?
I'm not taking the shot, ladies and gentlemen, jammers. I'm going with nay. I'm not gonna take the shot. You know, I feel as though I'm healthy. I feel as though I take extra special care in my health. I definitely want to make sure that the older people take the shot before I even consider maybe, you know, or, you know, people that are at high risks. So at this point, I have the opportunity to go get the shot, but I understand that there are people that are in front of me that need the shot way more than me. Now, saying all of that, our son, Jesse, had a COVID test. And when he had his COVID test, of course, he was negative. What they told my wife was, you don't need to take the test because if he doesn't have it, then you don't have it. So I'm kind of adopting that philosophy. You know, since we don't have it, good, we do not have it now. My mother, actually took the test, and she's a strong advocate for taking the test. So, you know, I'm not knocking someone if they do. I'm not knocking someone, whether you agree with me or not about taking the tests. I mean, it's really, to me, it's really, really up to you. It's up to if you really, really want that. But before, no, for now, even though I could. But once everybody gets out the way, the high risks, the people that are over 60 years old, and then they're able to get vaccinated, then I will look into it, because in order for me to go do shows in Australia, and I have 20, 30, 40 shots out to Jamie Adler, in order for me to have shows, I have to make sure that I'm COVID free. So in order for me to even be able to travel, this is going to become a requirement. So for business purposes, of course, this is something that I have to think, you know, more than just, you know, if I want to or if I don't want to, you know. So that's where I'm at right now. And my mom, you know, she kind of made me more not so staunchly against it, if that's even the right word. I don't think that's the right word, but against it, like super duper against it. Like my mother gave me and, you know, told me, you know, a lot of reasons why to be for it and not against it. So that's where I stand. And let me just let you guys know, my mother took the shot and she feels perfectly fine. Who else took the shot that you know?
Yes, I have some family members and some friends that are elderly that took the shot. They had no symptoms. It's just like with anything else, jammers. Anything you can take, whether it's prescription, whether it's vitamins, whether it's anything, you could have an allergic reaction or anything. So the people that I know so far have not had any issues. They woke up feeling fine, like nothing ever happened. And jammers, I am also gonna wait till the elderly take the shot. I'm waiting until it's my turn. So I wanna make sure they get it, and all the people that have the underlying issues to get it as well. But yeah, I haven't heard anybody that has any issues with it thus far, so. Agreed. I do think that that's what's really, really important. And then after I feel like everyone does get vaccinated, then I will really sit back and say, okay, baby, you know, I gotta get to this place, I gotta get to that place, so this is gonna be necessary for this, that, and the third. And then plus everybody out there, jammers, y'all already know, busy's already journey. When I get out the Uber, I got a napkin in my hand. I'm lifting it up with the napkin. I'm balling it up. You do that in here.
I mean, everywhere where I go. And I'm tossing it into the trash can. But from what I hear from the people that I have been dealing with in my family, as well as family friends, it doesn't have any reactions. And these people are older. Uncle Randy is what, in the 70s?
Yeah, 76.
Uncle Randy's in his 70s, and he like, I feel great. My mom is like, I feel totally fine. I've already had joint pain, and they said one of the reactions, you get a little bit of joint pain. But my mom is in her early 20s. No, but she, you know, she's, you know, a few years older, and she says that she feels fine. So everyone that I have spoken to directly about it say they feel fine. So jammers, this is what we want to know. And of course, hit us up on our social sites and just let us know how you feel about it, because we love you guys' reaction. What is your social site again, babe?
My Instagram is JCass Cassidy, and my Facebook is JCass Music, and my website is www.jcassmusic.com.
And you already know you can hit me up on Mr. McCain, DM me, I am Busy Bone on Facebook, and you guys know the www.iambusybone.com as well. So you can hit us up and basically tell us how you guys feel about the COVID vaccine. Look, it's an issue that we need to deal with, and I think that it's best that we all meet it head on. Don't shoot it down fast or don't accept it fast. Get out there, get you some information, use that brain, because remember, your brain is a muscle as well, just like your heart and the other parts of your body. Use your brain, think about it, study, find out what's going on, and always protect the people around you, the children and the elderly. Okay, let's pay some bills. Let's pay some bills. If you guys like this episode, please press, baby, go ahead, tell me.
So if you like this episode, make sure to smash that subscribe button. And for more videos, make sure to hit that notification bell. And if you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't gotten Babe's Mantra album,
Ain't nobody gonna stop what I want, cause I get what I get, I'm out. Let it play.
Ain't nobody gonna stop what I want, cause I get what I get, I'm my own damn boss. And these niggas are fake, see I am not them.
sure that you pick that up. It's on all streaming platforms. Of course, Carbon Monoxide as well.
It's not to say they stupid, but you niggas are worthless, useless. I purchase a noose that's attached to your tube. You attached to the tube, and I'm ruthless. You niggas not a match for me, dude. Who alive with a fool? I confused you with moves, little woozy and proved it.
And of course, you gotta go to the official Jam TV website for those beautiful, beautiful shirts. We'll have way more up there as we go along. Baby, tell them.
Make sure to get your Jam TV merchandise at www.jamtvofficial.com.
And also, you know, you can pick up merchandise from www.iambusybone.com. Again, the vinyls are being pressed as we speak, so just stay tuned for that.
Ready or not, keep killing them, killing them, running them in with deadly shots, giving them nothing but deadly shot, deadly shot.
We appreciate everyone that got those vinyls. And look, it's a lot of people that's watching Jam TV that aren't subscribing. I haven't too much found out exactly how many, but make sure you press that subscribe button. We really appreciate everybody that's a part of this. We really love you guys, and we really thank you guys for being here every Thursday, every Saturday. And just make sure you subscribe so you can get that notification bell. I think we're good right there.
Yes, and I wanted to say one last thing that I want to tell you, Jammers. They say by next year, the United States of America will be 75% free of COVID as far as them getting the vaccinations, and we should be rolling. And by mid-2022, the whole world will be covered with vaccines. So that means all of us will be able to take it someday at some point. So stay tuned wherever you live at, wherever you're at, to get your shot. Or if you don't want to get it, just be safe.